Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nikki. I'm a homeschool mom to an only child going into 4th grade. So today I want to talk to you all about training aliens. This I saw on Rainbow Resources YouTube channel, which if you have not known, they have a YouTube channel. They're amazing. Go check them out. But someone wanted and requested kind of like a flip through, and I'm just going to talk about it a little bit first. So these are adventures in social and emotional skills. There is a secular version and a Christian version as well. So there are two, I believe both versions have different teacher's manuals as well, not just the reader. So I have the secular version just because that's what I chose. So I'm going to tell you that this is the reader, that is the back of the book, and says NASA has asked space camp attendees to teach aliens social and emotional skills as part of a test program. As kindergarten through 8th grade campers train aliens in making friends, managing feelings, and participating in groups, they will learn along with them in a fun, memorable way. Requires the training manual available separately, which is this. So let's see what the front of the book. So the table of contents, I'll just run you through it. There is a note to the teachers, introduction, friendship, communication, meeting new people, listening, nonverbal communication, personal space, emotion management, boredom, frustration, disappointment, complaining, group membership, joining a group, sharing, sportsmanship, teamwork, problem solving, accepting differences, sibling rivalry, and apologies. So that is all the stories that are in the reader that is going to entail. So the note to the teacher is just saying that this is fictional stories about alien struggles that allow students to see the social and emotional challenges more objectively. It is humor, it is serious, but it's in a fictionalized setting that will engage your student. It's going to teach basic skills that are appropriate for young students or students with special needs or a mixed age group. So this would be good in a group setting. I did actually comment on the person who spoke about this, and they said you could probably easily adapt it to an only child if that is what you're working with. So basically you're going to read a story aloud, and then you're sorry, we have the time of year where we have fruit flies and one was just going up my nose. Anyway, so like I was saying, it's going to present the story to read aloud, and then it's going to choose option A or option B. If you go with option A, you're going to go to this page. B, you're going to go to this page. And then it's going to tell you, first of all, both options are not, okay, so there is a website and it is listed here in the teacher's manual. So if there is a video option that you could potentially show whoever you're teaching this to. And then it's going to have the possibility of drawing what they think the 3 aliens look like in that story. Then it's like mission, right? So they're going to have a week mission based on the truth that people like it when they say hello, or we're going to listen to a song, which is on the website. We're going to encourage to say hello to at least 5 new people during this mission. Obviously with adult supervision, you have to take this, you know, and know what they mean by that. They can complete the chart on page 10, which is something you can print out where they can check off, hey, I spoke to 5 new people. obviously depending on your age group here, someone in 8th grade isn't going to want to fill out the chart. I don't imagine. So I like that it has for different leveled kids, depending on where they're at. If they have special needs, this might be a really good approach for them. So then for step 2, review, study, practice, and share. So we're going to review whether like true or false statements. We're going to study the folk tale that's on their website. And then there's practice. There's a 10-5 rule: smile at 10 feet away, say hello at 5 feet away. You can use tape to measure and have like an activity. Obviously, I think this would be a great co-op thing, because then you can use it with a really large group, and I think that would be great. You can have show and tell with your group or on video, explain talking about an object. There's a whole lot here that you're going to get use out of for the teacher's guide, but I don't think the teacher's guide is as beneficial for just working one-on-one with one child. But I needed to see it to make that choice on whether it was going to be a good option for my family. So step 3, which is review, read, and practice. We're going to review more questions from the previous day. Then it's going to have read a picture, non-picture book about shyness. Then there's practice template that we can use on page 14 for an activity. And then it's on to the next thing. So I think this is great if you have a very large group of people that you're going to be teaching this to. Do I think it's necessary if you're using it at home? I mean, maybe if you were doing this as like a group thing and you had multiple kids and you can have these like things set up, but otherwise it's adaptable. It is adaptable, but I don't think it's necessary. This I think is just enough, having these solid stories that you can have the conversation about. So like I said, there's a bunch of stories in here, and they're about 2 pages long, and then the option A, B, and what to do from that option. So if you were just looking for a type of reader that explains, hey, this is the scenario, what are we gonna do? It could be a great conversation starter to have with your children. But like I said, this to me seems like a bigger approach, like a school setting, a co-op, a large group that you meet with, maybe a pod that you guys learn together with, or a large family, because it's a lot of group activities, it's a lot of conversation. So even if you just wanted to use it from a conversational standpoint with your kid by having those comprehension questions and answers and ways to promote the conversation that is actually about what's going on, if you need that help, then I would get the teacher's book. Just know that it is written so that this is like a group event. I'm not going to really go into an actual flip through, as I'm pretty sure like you get the gist. There's just a ton of stories in here. They're 2 pages long, and they have the options to discuss on what the child thinks is best of an option, even though they are the 2 not wise options. And then this book has about a couple pages per, well, like I said, it's listed out in 3 steps. So the 3 steps each have about a page, and then there's a bunch of different printouts that you could use either to make copies of for some type of activity or whatnot. So like I said, I got this on Rainbow Resources, and the ladies over on Rainbow Resources discussed this in one of their curriculum videos. So yeah, if you have any other questions, leave them down in the comments. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to incorporate this next year, or if I'm going to incorporate it, or if maybe we want to do it with some friends. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. It's going to have, like, this is mission 1, meeting new people. It's going to have a discuss, listen, draw, and mission. More food flies, sorry. Or probably the same one that's nagging me. So it's going to have some guidance in the teacher's manual. I personally, I think you could use it without the teacher's manual? Absolutely. Especially if it's just this one-on-one type of setting. But I think that the teacher's manual is just going to give you more ways. So I'm going to just discuss what you would walk through for the first read aloud. So you would ask questions, giving multiple campers a chance to respond, and it has the questions listed here, like why didn't the alien want to meet the campers, and then it has the answers, so kind of like comprehension questions to the text that they read. Then there's going to be a listen approach to this, and it's going to have you teach truths about shyness, or there is a video that they can watch from the website. Now,